Do you get asked to play roles where you have an accent? British accent, Australian?
That's so interesting. I have a facility for accents and I guess characters. I used to sit as a kid and watch TV. And it would drive my family crazy. And then as I got better, then they would laugh and they enjoyed it. But I would just mimic the voices I was hearing. I don't know why I did it. I just did it, you know? And I would just try to find the placement of the voice and the breathing pattern and how they would hold their body and whatever. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just doing it. I have not done I've done one character with an accent and I don't think I did a very good job with it, but I did it. And again, accents, yeah, I'd love to do it. Not just just to do the accent, you know, speaking as an actor, you know, if that's what the character requires, if that's who the character is, if it's, you know, if it serves the story, of course. Otherwise, you know, it just becomes like you know, hey, did you hear my cool accent? Huh? Huh? How about that accent?
That's good.
Huh?
That's
Sounded
good.
like I was straight out of West Texas, right? Yeah.
Okay. It's funny because I was thinking your George Bush accent, and I was like, no, don't say that.
No,
Don't
George Bush is so George Bush, yeah, George Bush, greatest George Bush word ever, strategery.
Oh, yeah.
Honest to God, I'm the decider in strategery. Love that.
What's the hardest accent you've ever had to learn?
The hardest accent I ever had to learn?
Yeah, what is
the American accent.
How is that different from? I mean, like what?
Well,
our cadence is like what?
Well, first of all, English is an extremely difficult language to learn. Farsi was my first language. Yeah, I was born in Iran, in Tehran. So, I mean, I came to the States when I was 2, but I, you know, started to speak, and, you know, it was, you know, 2-year-olds talk. They can speak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but you know, you're a kid. You don't think about it. You don't beat yourself up. You give yourself a break. You don't even worry about what other people think about you, right? And I'm not suggesting that we all become children again.
Indigo children.
Yeah. Okay, indigo children. But yeah, the hardest accent. You know what's really tough? If to try to speak the language, would be for me would be Chinese, would be Korean, would be Vietnamese, and Japanese. And I'm probably missing several other languages, but those are the ones that are most top of my mind right now. When I hear Vietnamese being spoken, just a simple inflection in the way you say the word changes the entire meaning of the word.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I asked a friend of mine about how long do you think it would take me to speak Vietnamese if I started to apply myself at it. It was, it'll take you forever. And this is a guy, a friend of my wife and I. He's got a PhD in mathematics, and he's an artist. He created this incredible virtual reality piece based around Barack Obama's election, and that's a whole thing. But it's really cool. But anyway, his name is Khoi Nguyen, and he just just casually said something as we were working. And he goes, "Oh, forget it. It'll take you forever. Difficult." And I was like, wow, okay, thanks for the vote of support there. But those would be tough. Those are tough. Farsi is very tough for the American ear. You know, 2 sounds, they have khe and re, right? That just Americans are like, what'd you say? What?
Right.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Yeah. Can you explain that? Can you say that in American? Yeah.
Where are you from?
Hey, where are you from? I get that a lot. Yeah, I get that a whole lot.